Hi friends, let's be honest, we all dream of playing Fantaisie-Impromptu beautifully. Fast, expressive, effortless, like in the recordings we all admire. But when we actually sit down to practice, it can feel frustrating. The polyrhythm, the arpeggios, the phrasing, it all come at you at once, and it's hard to know where to begin. This was a few years ago. I was full in shape, full control and full flow. But then life happens. I had a break over 3 years from serious playing. And now, just like many of you, I'm coming back to this piece. But I'm not afraid of the challenge. I have over 30 years of professional piano experience. And I know exactly how to work on this piece efficiently. In this video, I will share with you the most effective practice tools I use, specific technical exercises, targeted strategies for polyrhythms and arpeggios, and clear, realistic practice plan to help you get maximum results in minimum time. Whether you are just starting or coming back after a break, this approach will help you move forward with confidence. Stay till the end with me. In this video, I'm going to break it all down and show you what actually helps. And if it sounds helpful, please hit a like and subscribe. I share real strategies for ambitious pianists which want to get real results. So now let's get into it. Here is how I practice Fantaisie-Impromptu, my strategy to succeed. This piece is very technical, so a proper warm-up is essential. When I don't have time for full scales, I use a super efficient 2-minute technique called the 11 arpeggio. The full video guide you can find on my channel. This piece has obviously 3 main sections. The first part, the second one, and the third one, reprise, plus coda. I always practice one section at a time. I break it into 4 focused blocks. First section, and then, very important, the transition to second. So these tacts and the part of the second one I would play separately. The third part is the same as the first one, so I would skip that and then play from here the transition from the third part to coda. So I would play the same 4 tacts, the transition, plus few tacts of coda. Then I would practice the middle section, these pages, and then separately, finally, I would do the coda. Now I'll show how I practice each section. Let's start with the first part. Usually I would play the entire section staccato, which is crucial because it serves multiple purposes. First, muscle memory. My hand learns exactly which case to press. Finger strength. I train my fingers to be strong and precise. Proper staccato is the key. The technique requires strong pressure. But immediately after each note, my hand relaxes completely. Every finger joint stays rounded and nothing collapses. So, like this, I would not play. I make sure that every joint is rounded. Now I will show you how I play it both hands together. My tempo is rather slow than moderate. It brings me more control of the process. With the staccato technique, I usually learn the first part. The third one you don't need to learn because it's the same. And then I would learn the coda. Before we move to the second section, I need to explain the tempo ratios in the practice. This is a very important point. As you probably noticed in my videos, I don't hold back. I share many useful tips. And even from free content, you can get real value when you practice. If you want to truly see your maximum potential, to understand what you really can do, like in your dreams of playing piano, to fix your technical challenges and build a clear strategic practice plan, then private lessons with me are for you. Check the link in the description to book a session, and let's unlock your full potential together. The most people are practicing in fast tempo, they are just rushing, and I don't. I spend 90% of my practice time slowly. At this tempo, I search for the technical and phrasing anchors, and slow pace gives me complete control. I can see every tiny flourish, every subtle change in the texture and manage it precisely. It's not the most fun process, I know, but this effort pays off. You will be amazed at the results, believe me. From the very beginning, I play the entire piece fast, meaning I sit down, warm up, and play it all at tempo. This gives me a complete picture of what I need to work on that day, because the parts I can't play right away before practice are the points I will work on separately, very slowly. After that, I do not allow myself to play at tempo. I will play only slowly, fully immersed in the note. Now let's focus on the middle section. It is completely different from the first part, both in its music and naturally in the touch on the piano. To achieve this beautiful sound in the right hand, you need to immerse yourself in the keyboard so that your weight comes not just from the wrist, but you play with your whole hand. Imagine your hand is very, very heavy and relaxed, with only the fingertips are working and pressing. To help the right hand, Chopin wrote the left hand for us. In this case, the right hand is the singer and the left hand is the accompanist. The left hand should play quieter than the right one. But the bass must remain very expressive. So emphasize the bass notes with the fifth finger place. To make the rest of the texture sound beautiful, every 6 or 3 notes, make one movement with the wrist. Down, up, down, up. So circular motions, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Only when you achieve the physical feeling that the bass in the left hand is well established, that the rest of the texture in the left hand is played with the wrist, and the right hand is relaxed, but fingertips are engaged, you can join the hands together. Then you will get a very beautiful and lyrical sound. Now we move on to the coda. This is the most dangerous section because we've already played the entire piece and want to relax. But this is where the trap appears. You need to stay focused. How to do it? I will explain now. First, we practice the entire coda staccato, just like the first section. This is very important for controlling our muscle memory, because when we let go of conscious control, under stressful situations, for example, mistakes can happen. During performance, muscle memory often supports us when we are under stress. So, my neighbors are completely away after my practice sessions. They are thinking like, the Armageddon is happening there because it sounds so ugly, oh my god. But then I can control it finally. The entire coda is built on one movement in the right hand, and this must be maintained. In the first section, for example, there are variety in the right hand texture, arpeggios, small passages, scales, but here it's built only on groups of 4 notes, and they are quite the same, and movement of the hand is also always the same. I play the first 2 notes as an anchor, going inside the keys, immersing my whole hands in them. So going inside and then releasing. This is very important to trade the movement into a keyboard. Then automatic motion kicks in, and I also would learn the hand positions. Like this, 4 notes at a time. Now we will move to the moments when I am no longer practicing, because this is actually everything I do at piano. After that, I work without it, as strange as that may sound. But these are very powerful techniques, which I will also share with you, and they will work at 200% efficiency. I practice away from the piano. Every week, I will just study the score, playing over a table or piano lead without the instrument. I will play with the correct fingering and proper circulation. I will pay attention to dynamics. For example, here I would do crescendo. You see, I can't do it now here automatically. That means that I have to repeat that 2-tact section. 4, 5, 3, 2, 4. You see, I can do it. Most likely here, I have a potential to do a mistake, so I will work on this tact again. Now I have it, but I have to repeat in order that my muscle memory remembers it. So pay attention to the sound and to the pedal. So I will not press pedal now. I will just think or do the foot movement. Bam. You see, I'm moving also with my wrist, so I'm paying attention to it. And here, I make sure that I have all the weight into the keys. My schedule with 2 children doesn't allow me to practice a lot, but I use all these techniques I'm sharing in this video, and I get 100% results in the shortest time. Usually I spend about 40 minutes on one piece, so including the warm-up, I have a 45-minute session on Fantaisie-Impromptu, and I would do it 3 to 4 times a week. Sometimes you need to not practice at all. You don't look at the score. You don't play the piece on the piano. You don't even listen to it. Just leave it for a week and then come back to it. It might even sound better. If you've been practicing for 2 weeks following my advice and don't see the results, maybe it's time to put the piece aside. Perhaps you're doing too much and it's just too much for your brain. Take a few days off, then come back to it. You might notice that the piece has cooked in the meantime, and it's now ready for the next level. Listen to your hands, it's the main point. The most important rule: when your hands feel tired, stop immediately. Maybe switch to the middle section and play that. If your hands still feel fatigued, that's enough for today. It's better to study the score or even take a long break. That's it for today. You've learned the most effective strategies that will take you toward your goal with Fantaisie-Impromptu. But remember, it's not a magic pill. It will take consistent work and focus. I am confident that if you will really apply this method, you will get the results you want. 100% sure. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because everything here is about sharing the most effective methods that really work. And your like is a virtual way to say thank you. It means a lot and helps me to create more helpful content for you.